9th of December, Rabbi, more Parsha Hashavua with Rashi.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. We're up to Pasuk Tes, I believe.
Pasuk Tes.
Yeah.
Vayomer im yavo Esav el ha-machaneh ha'achas v'hi kahu v'haya ha-machaneh hanishar lifletah. And he said, if Esav comes to one camp and strikes it, then the other camp will escape.
Right.
The Rashi says,
Rashi's got a problem, a grammatical problem over here.
Hamachaneh ha'achas v'hi hu.
So achas is a feminine adjective. Hamachaneh achas. The kahu is a masculine pronoun. Okay?
Okay. So Rashi says, Machaneh mishamesh lashon zachar. The word machaneh functions both as a masculine noun with lashon nekeva and as a feminine noun.
Right.
Im machaneh alai machaneh.
Tachane olai machane.
Im
That's in
machaneh alai machaneh.
It's in Tehillim chapter 27, which we say on during Elul, and till from Chodesh Elul till Hoshana Rabbah. David Hashem Oiri v'Yishi. So it says, the pasuk says, "Im tachane olai machane lo yira libi." Okay, if you bring against me a camp of soldiers, a camp of who want to fight against me, lo yira libi, my heart does not fear. Okay, so there it says, "Im tachane olai machane," right? And tachane, the tof at the beginning indicates that it's a feminine noun. Im tachane olai machane. Okay? Hare lashon nekeva. So you see that it's used in a feminine form. And then it says, Ma hamachane hazeh asher pagashti. It's later on that Esav asked Yaakov after he met him, he says, what is this camp which I met up with?
Machaneh hazeh, this camp, Lashon Zachar. This is masculine. V'chein yesh sha'ar devarim. And similarly, there are other things.
Or the other words, yeah.
Mishim lashon zachar ulashon nekeva, which function as both masculine and feminine.
Right.
For example, shemesh, which is sun. Hashemesh yatsa al haaretz. The sun came out over the earth. Miktzei hashemayim motza'o. Its emergence is from the edge of the heavens.
Right.
Harei lashon zachar.
So
This
that's
is masculine. V'hashemesh zarcha al hamayim. And the sun shone over the water. Harei lashon nekeva. This is feminine. V'chein ruach. And similarly with ruach, which means wind. V'hinei ruach gedola ba'a. Behold, a great wind came. Harei lashon nekeva. This is feminine. V'yiga be'arba pinos habayis. And it reached the four corners of the house. Harei lashon zachar. This is masculine.
Touched.
Touched instead of reached.
Yeah.
V'ruach gedola v'chazak mifarek harim. And a great and mighty wind demolishing mountains.
Right. So there you have in the same word itself, same thing. Ruach gedola v'chazak. It should have said either Ruach Gadol v'chazak or Ruach Gedola v'chazaka. So in the same word itself, you have one adjective is feminine, the other adjective is masculine. Harei lashon zachar v'lashon nekeva.
V'chein eish, and similarly with the word eish, fire. The eish yatzah me'es Hashem. A fire came forth from Hashem. Lashon nekeva. Eish lo hate.
No hate. With a hate.
Lo hate. A blazing fire. Lashon zachar, masculine. V'haya hamachaneh hanishar lif leita. The remaining camp will be for escape. Al karcho, against his will, that is the will of Esav. Ki ela hate imo.
Achem. Ki elachem imo.
Elachem imo. Because I will do battle with him.
Whilst I'm doing battle with him, it'll give time for the others to escape.
So Rashi didn't explain why we have masculine and feminine. He just said this is the grammar of it.
Right. The Mefarshim do dwell on this, but
Hiskin atzmo losha dvarim. He readied himself for three things. the Doron, for tribute.
For gift, right? For a tribute. I don't know. Tribute is generally used today in the terminology of not as a gift, but some sort of speech in thanks or recognition of somebody. Anyway, okay.
Tefillah, for prayer. Ule milchama, and for war.
Right.
Uh,
Yes, nowadays you use the word dero in the term as in diplomacy.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I said nowadays you would use this, probably refer to the way of gift is really diplomacy. That's why generally you find that two nations have some sort of disagreement about something. So you first try diplomacy, prayer that doesn't really concern most people, and then if diplomacy doesn't work, then they go to war. Okay. Anyway, you see over here as well. L'doron.
L'doron, tribute. Vata avur ha mincha al panav. So the tribute passed before him. L'tefillah, for prayer. Elokai avi Abraham.
Elokei avi Abraham.
Elokei avi Abraham. God of my father Abraham.
So you see, he prayed. That's the pasuk where it says over here, he prayed. That's in pasuk 10. Yeah. And la milchama.
For war, v'haya ha-machaneh ha-nishar lif leita. Then the remaining camp shall be for escape.
Yeah.
Okay. Yud. Pardon?
Yeah. Okay, let's see the pasuk inside. Yeah. Vayomer Yaakov.
Vayomer Yaakov Elokei avi Avraham Elokei avi Yitzchak Vashem Hashem Haomer Elai Shuv La'artzecha Ulemoladetecha
Madet Ulemoladetecha
Ulemoladetecha Ve'e Tiva Amach Imach. And Yaakov said, God of my father Avraham and God of my father Yitzchak, Hashem, who said to me, return to your land and to your birthplace, and I will do good with you.
I will treat you well.
So Rashi says, Velokei avi Yitzchak, ule halan hu omer, and above it says,
elsewhere,
ufachad Yitzchak, the dread of Yitzchak. Ba'od, and furthermore, Mahu Shechazar, what is the significance of the fact that he repeated his reference to God?
That means he said Hashem, meaning, why did he say? He said, Ke'avi Avraham, Ke'avi Yitzchak, Hashem, Yud Kei Vav Kei. Why did he repeat that name? He was already addressing Hashem as Elokei Avi Avraham, Elokei Avi Yitzchak. So why did he add in Hashem? Okay? Elo.
V'hizkir Shem ha-miyuchad.
Right.
And mentioned the special name. Haya lo lichtov. It should have written Ha'omer Eli, who said to me, Shuv le'artecha v'gomer, return to your land, etc. Ella kach amar Yaakov lifnei ha-kadosh baruch hu, but thus said Yaakov.
This is in essence what Yaakov was saying to Hashem.
Before Hashem, Shtei hav tachos hiv tachtani. You made two promises to me. Achas b'tzeisi mi beis avi. One, when I left my father's house, mi be'er Sheva, from Beersheba, she'amarta li, when you said to me, Ani Hashem, Elokei Avraham, Avicha, Elokei Yitzchak. I am Hashem, God of Abraham, your father, and God of Yitzchak. V'sham amarta li, and there you said to me, Ushemarticha b'chol asher telech, and I will guard you wherever you go. Uvaves Lavan, and in the house.
That's one promise he made to him. Uvaves Lavan, and in the house of Lavan, he gave him another promise.
Amarta li, you said to me, Shuv el eretz avosecha, return to the land of your fathers. Ulemoladetecha, and to your birthplace. Va'yeh imach, and I will be with you. B'sham niglesa Eli, and there you appeared to me. B'shem hamiyuchad levado, through your special name alone. Shne'emar, as it says, Vayomer Hashem el Yaakov. Hashem said to Yaakov, Shuv el eretz avosecha v'gomer, return to the land of your fathers, etc. Bishtei havtachos halalu. So with these two promises, Ani ba lefanecha, I have come before you.
Right.
So he used the name of Hashem because Hashem used the name Hashem when he talked to him?
Sorry? Yeah, that's what I know. He's indicating these two promises. In the first time when Hashem appeared to him, right, when he in the beginning of Vayetze, he says, Ani Hashem, Elokei Avraham Avicha Elokei Yitzchak. Okay, and then later when he was in the house of Lavan, he wanted to go back to Eretz Yisrael. He says, Shem L'Geisem Shem HaMiyuchad, Shnema Vayema Hashem El Yaakov, Shuv El Eretz Avisech U'Matzcha V'Yemach. Okay, so there he appeared to him as he appeared to him as just Hashem, without saying the God of Avram, the God of Yitzchak. So he's saying, "B'shtei havtochas ha'elu ani bo lefanecha." Okay? With these two promises, I come before you. Okay?
Okay. Yud Aleph.
Right.
Ti mikol ha-chasadim kol ha-emes asher asisa es avdecha ki v'makli avarti es hayardain hazeh v'ata hayisi lishnei machanos. So I have been diminished by all the kindnesses and by all the truth you have done for your servant. For with my staff I crossed this Jordan, and now I have become two camps. Rashi says, Kitonti mikol hachasadim nis ma'atu zechuyosai. My merits have been reduced. Nis ma'atu.
Yeah, they made less. They've been made less.
Made less. Al yidei ha-chasadim, through the kindnesses, v'ha'emes, and the truth, she'asisa imi, that you have done with me. L'chach, therefore, ani yarei, I am afraid, shema mi shahiv tachtani, maybe since when you promised me,
Right.
Nis lach ti bechet, I have become soiled with sin.
Soiled.
Soiled, S-O-I-L-E-D.
Yes.
Soiled. I've become dirty with sin. V'yig rom li lehi maser. And it will cause me to be given over the Yad Esav, into the hand of Esav.
Right.
Umikol ha'emes, and by all the truth, amitas divarecha, the truth of your words, shesha marta li,
Means the fulfillment.
that
Right?
you
Means the amitas dvorecha, means the fulfillment of your promises. Sheshamarta li kol havtocha shivtachtani. You kept for me all the promises that you promised me, that you made to me. In other words, that's the idea. That's because that's what it means. The truth. What it means, all the truth, means the fulfillment of what Hashem promised him.
right.
Okay.
Ki chamak li, ki,
Vermakli.
because with my staff, lo haya imi lo kesef, I did not have with me any money. Below zahav, Oh, I guess I didn't have any silver and I didn't have any gold. Below
Right.
mikneh, and I didn't have any livestock. Ella makli livado, but with my staff alone.
Right.
Umid Rash Agadah, and the Agadic Midrash, Nasan Maklo, Yaakov put his staff, the Yarden, into the Jordan, Veniv Ka HaYarden, and the Jordan parted.
Right. The river split.
I'm sorry, say it again.
It split.
It split. It split. So why do I care? But this, why do I need this midrashic explanation?
Yeah, because this, according to this, it's the term, because Yaakov, why mention the makel b'chral? He says, all I had was my stick. So he says, I had nothing. Why mention the stick in particular? Okay, so according to this midrashic explanation, that's explained, because there was something special about the stick, that he was able to split the Jordan miraculously with this stick.
Both times?
Sorry?
Both times?
In both directions? I don't know. Doesn't say actually on this way. Certainly on the way there, for sure. On the way back, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay, you mind if we stop here? I just have to have an appointment to go to, so I think we'll stop here. Okay?
It seems to be somewhat contradictory, because the idea of this mentioning the staff is to say I only had a staff. The staff
Right.
is a small thing. But then the idea that it was a miraculous staff makes it a very big thing.
That's true. So, but as I mentioned before, that on the one hand, Yaakov Avinu is saying I had nothing, but he should have said ki avarti b'me'uma avarti sayadin. I had nothing when I crossed over the Jordan, and now I'm in two camps. So, but he didn't say that. He said with my stick. Well, so in other words, it's both aspects. It's one thing is that it's a stick is something totally insignificant, and that's why I use that term. But on the other hand, why Dafka mention the stick? Because the stick had significance. Okay, so you've got both ideas there. You're right. It's a little bit to opposites. Okay,
I
fine.
wonder
Have to stop it.
so an indication that he had more access to miracles on the way in, because he split the river on the way in, but on the way out he didn't.
Well, so I'll speak about this tomorrow, because why does he take the example of, when he wants to show how wealthy he is, he takes the example of having two camps. What's two camps got? I mean, there's better ways of expressing it.
Yeah.
The fact he had two camps is something not very complimentary, right?
Right. Okay, have a good day.
And we say, be well, we'll continue tomorrow. Bezat Hashem.
Bye-bye.